I'm supposed to give this a couple minutes. But ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and it is mock draft time for the Houston Texans. I'm gonna do only the first 3 rounds because I am pressed for time. Guys, I will be on Texans Unfiltered tonight. We're gonna go ahead and be the Houston Texans. I'm gonna go ahead and send them to the Miami Dolphins. That's where I think the Houston Texans are going to send them. That's where all the buzz is. The Houston Texans. What can you get for Deshaun? I think you could get 2 firsts. Can you get 2 seconds? I believe so. Here's the big question: can you get the number 81st overall pick? I really do think you can. I really think the Houston Texans should get as much as you can from the Miami Dolphins. But is it going to be a pick this year or next year? I don't know if it's going to be a third next year. So we're just going to go two firsts and 2 seconds this year. We're going to go ahead and force this trade. And now the Houston Texans had the number 6 overall pick, 18, 36, and 50. And let's see what we could do. So on the board we do have Trevor Lawrence, 1, Justin Fields, 2, Zach Wilson, 3, top 3 quarterbacks come off the board. Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith. At 6, we have options. We have Panessa Will, who people are thinking could be a generational tackle. We have Kyle Pitts, who people can think could be an absolute baller at the tight end position. He is someone that they always love to throw the word generational talent. But at 6'6", the way he can move, the way he could separate from linebackers and safeties, Kyle Pitts could be a crazy pick for the Houston Texans. Or you could take Michael Parsons, who is thought to be, someone who was thought to be the Heisman winner last year if he doesn't get hurt. I do think that Devontae Smith doesn't go off the way he does if Jalen Waddle is healthy. We saw as soon as Devontae Smith became the number 1 option, he absolutely balled off. Jalen Waddle, I think, could be much better. Jalen Waddle has that Tyreek Hill frame, has the speed, has the hands, but before we make a pick, let's see what we get via trades. Right, the next pick that we could potentially get is to number 14. What do you do? Do you like what happens here? And do you even have Tua, right? If the Houston Texans have Tua, do you want to give him Kyle Pitts? Do you want to give him Jaden Waddle? Do you want to give, him a tackle? I do love the Houston Texans offensive line, but I don't know how you don't pass up on Kyle Pitts. Someone you could give to Tua along with Brandon Cooks, these running backs, and Kiki Kuti and company. Let's see what they could do. And there you go. Micah Parsons falls all the way to 18. Now, he might actually fall because of how freaky this guy gets. Apparently, he did a lot of sus stuff over there at Penn State. But let's look at what trades that are offered to us. We have us back all the way to 29, who could potentially be there. I'm not sure. Do I go Michael Parsons and potentially face a lot of his stuff? I think he's worth it, man. He just ran a crazy fast 40. This man could fix your defense. This man is electric on there. And you tell me the first round you get Kyle Pitts and you get freaking Michael Parsons. I don't know how you don't take that. And I don't know how you don't take this guy, Jason Will. He was on the other side of Mr. Michael Parsons, who can be a dynamic edge defensive end for you. Put him alongside Shaq Lawson. This is an absolute no-brainer. I don't know how you don't take Jason right here. And now your defense has Michael Parsons. They have Jason. I don't know how to say his last name. And then you add in Mr. Kyle Pitts. And now, let's see what kind of trades we got here before we make a selection. Do I want to go all the way back to 60? I'm not sure. Let's look who's on the board. We signed 13 linebackers. I don't think we need one. There is Jamar Johnson. Let's look at what he can offer. 72 grade last year. Let's look at his size. I really like big safeties. 6'1", 197. Let's see what he did last year. Only played 8 games, 32 tackles. 13 missed tackles, kind of high. 60 tackles, coverage. So he's not good in the run, but very good at coverage. I think the Houston Texans do need to get a safety back there. I think Eric Moore was absolute garbage. Go ahead and give me someone who was supposed to be, 41 out of 50. That's what the Houston Texans need. And we've spent a lot of money on defense, but we also are going to need to build this Houston Texans defense as well, because we did sign over 30 guys Who's to say those 30 make the roster? Who's to say those 30 make it on the team next year? We don't know. So the Houston Texans need to be getting these young guys who could come in and make a huge difference. I don't think they need a linebacker. We just drafted a safety, Payne Turner edge. We just drafted a couple edge guys. Do we go ahead and get Marvin Wilson, someone on the defensive line who only issue was that he dropped weight when he was much heavier? It says here, he dropped a lot of weight and that's where his fell off. But when he was much heavier, had a great grade against the run. I don't. I do love the defensive line, but I do think you gotta, you have to beef it up. 6'5", the dude could be absolutely huge. And if you look at the draft, look at what we did. I do think the Houston Texans um offense will be fine, but I think this defensive line did show that it can be suspect, and that's why you need to build it in the draft as well, not just free agency. And now let's see how good I did. Apparently, I got a B plus. They love the Kyle Pitts trade. They love. I'm sorry. They love the pick, the Michael Parsons pick, the Jason Ward pick, Jamar Johnson. That's the only um it's my only bad pick, and the defensive lineman from Florida. And out of Deshaun Watson, out of two first round picks in 2 seconds, you get another one in the third round. I do like what we did. I do think Kyle Pitts, and if you end up with this, probably not, but Kyle Pitts right there with Tua. You get a generational type linebacker in Micah Parsons, edge rusher in Jason Wood, who did very good, who people think can be absolutely special, because he just came on last year. You get his safety back there along with Justin Reed, and then you put some beef on the defensive line, guys. Let me know what you think about this. This probably wasn't good. I probably messed up. Let me know. I'm here for criticism, guys. As always, go Texans. You guys have a blessed